Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Luigi's Mansion 3. That means I have no prior knowledge with the game whatsoever. We left off finishing off Basement 2 floor, defeating the Mechanic Ghost, and now we have to go and get more gems. I just found this secret in the last episode in the main lobby for hotel shops, so I'm gonna go up here now because obviously such an obvious secret's gonna at least have one gem associated with it. Oh, but first we get to deal with this again. Goodness. Yeah, these bads are not fun. In fact, so not fun that I did that so fast that... In case you didn't know, that was another glitch. So, Luigi got attacked by the bass, which triggered the stunning animation at the same time as he grabbed the gem there. So, he didn't go the woohoo sound. Usually he does that when he finishes one of the spots, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do here. Nothing really good. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't trigger many of these packs earlier. And now all of a sudden they come out. Obviously, if you remember from my previous playthrough, bats are one of my least favorite enemies in the game. They stun whoever gets attacked by them. They only go for one target, but they are very nasty if you can't control them very well. And it's why I hate them with a glowing passion. It's so easy for them to just easily destroy a lot of stuff. Okay, so from what I'm guessing, we're gonna have to use this to try and destroy as many stuff as possible. And sure enough, it's indestructible. That's a good first start, because that means we can get into a lot of spots that we weren't able to get into before. So we'll start by... whoa. Hey, whoa. That was a little bit confusing. Okay, there we go. We broke one of them, but not all, the one that we wanted. And I'm hoping by breaking one of these that I'll find a platform with the gem on. Now, in the previous area, obviously, if anybody remembers Floor 3, this is where we had to use this for the first time as an intentional way to proceed on with the game. That's kind of interesting. Somehow, that other thing that we used before did not trigger anything. That's really interesting. Wait a minute. Gosh dang it. The gem was already there. Okay, so that was one of the two gems we actually got. Okay. I think the second one is probably in that area. But, I don't know. Obviously, because of what happened previously, I have to do this every time I go into one of the zones from now on. Just to make sure I don't miss any dumb hidden spots. 'Cause that tends to happen. What's in here, anyway? Went through this area the last time to try and find a hidden spot. Oh wait, yeah, it's not a hidden spot. That was a mice hole, so it just spawned some mice that we would attack, and those were golden mice, right? That's why it was bad. Other than that, there's nothing much that could be done. Kind of unfortunate. Actually, wait, this area's gem, I think, was located here the last time. Seems straightforward, but maybe not. Okay, well, if there's no gem in here immediately, then I'm probably missing something. Oh yeah, right. There's gotta be something in here. I'm guessing this was one of those fake areas, unfortunately, which means it's probably just money instead of an actual gem. Unfortunate. But yeah, this is one of the areas I spent a lot of time searching too. I wanted to make sure I got everything, but it only ended up awarding me with gems in the end. Oh, I guess I need to do this on this area as well. Even though it doesn't look like it at first, it's definitely easy that there may be a problem somewhere. Oh, and this. But that's just coins. That would almost never be something interesting. Oh! Oh! I found something. It was only coins, but hey, at least we found something. This is probably the next obvious little secret, but it's only just a hidden little area that you could go into. Nothing really else, unfortunately. Oh right, this has a gem. So that's where the last gem was hiding. Okay, so I didn't find anything in the police room since I explored the other room really good. I assume that's what happens. And bam, I'll just go ahead and destroy that. See if I can figure out stuff. Because we had to destroy that for a previous thing. Oh yeah, we need to also remember to use the flashlight everywhere too. Oh. Pull this out. A lot of this stuff, I feel like, with all the items, I just straight up forgot about it. It's kind of obnoxious, but hey, it is what it is. Can't get it all. And that's what a blind playthrough will do to you sometimes. Just really annoying. Okay, nothing here. Let's try interacting with this. Oh! That threw a thing out, but it didn't give us any really useful thing there. Activate this. Get rid of that. Yeah, this just shows the Dane shops. Nothing else, so nothing in here. This, however, is where I expect to find a secret. Especially considering I went through all this only to find literally zip. So that means we're probably gonna have to look around more as there's something hiding from us, probably. So even if I'm not doing this correctly, I'm still going to do it like this. Because I want to practice this new form of exploring the rooms. First I use this to make sure there's nothing hiding. And then once that's gone, I just vacuum everything from there. Ooh. Oh, and yeah, I also need to remember to use the suction shot on literally everything that I can use it on. First it'll sound like a dumb idea, but something will probably have an item in it, so I need to make sure that I do that. And looks like these boxes can be destroyed, so I guess we'll start by destroying all of these. So if we can't find anything using the method from earlier, we'll just destroy it by sectioning it and then doing that. And that'll allow us to do stuff really good. And then I guess just clear out all the other stuff. This in particular I probably should try to remove. But oh, it just falls off. Okay, so that's pretty much nothing, and that just confirms that it's not really anything useful. So I'm gonna destroy this. Clear this out completely just in case these is an item, because I've been forgetting a lot of stuff recently, and I want to try and use this to increase my chances of actually finding a proper item. Move that out of the way so I can maybe try this. And rip! That got destroyed. Ooh, this is something that I did not destroy previously. I was about to say, that could have easily had the gem. Okay, now I'm gonna skip the next part and just destroy everything that I can suction next. And see if this will award anything. No examining. That's one thing I also forgot to do, the simple art of examining stuff. Okay, well, from the looks of it, there is something in here that gets interacted with when I use my vacuum, but... other than that, nothing really useful here. It does really help to clear just all the junk out, because when you're trying to look for big secrets in particular, it gives you a much better chance of finding something, and I saw something pop up. Wow, there might be something yet. I literally didn't even... It seems like I vacuumed nothing, but... here I come. Oh, all of a sudden getting other stuff. So yeah. So, yes. I'm gonna do this trick to find as many diamonds and other stuff as I possibly can. And then if I cannot find anything because of the problem, then what I'll do instead is if I can't clear out anything because of that, then after that... oh, and I probably should have been examining this to begin with. Oh, shoot. The windows! That could easily be my problem. I'm not done yet. I still have to search these. Oh, that has nothing. Oh, you think it would look like a secret, but it's not there. Ugh. Very frustrating, unfortunately. Again, sorry if there's gonna be a lot of pausing, but I need to make sure that I get all the stuff. But hey, at least we started off really good. The more we get without doing the other stuff, the easier it'll be. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. So... we have to go back to the main room. Something I probably should have done before, but... all I know is that I did not explore the main room enough. I thought I did until I figured out that apparently there's another spot here. So I looked at a picture and just based off of what I found, sure enough, there's a little spot that Luigi can fit through. And if we do this, the door will open. Can't believe I missed that of all things, but anyway. Oh wait, no, there's more to this. And then we'll go into here, and wow! Very sneaky in path here. Oh, and it just keeps on going on and going on and going on. Oh, there we go. Finally found the diamond. Okay, so that's where it was hiding. Of course. Figures. And thankfully, that is actually a shortcut, so we could just fall down there and avoid stuff. Looks like we got random ghost spawns there, but we're not gonna deal with that. Just run away and do our normal stuff, and I think now it's time to get that ability before I forget. So, on to floor 10 we go, and we're gonna see if we can use that new strategy that I just talked about to find more gems so that we don't have to get as many. Because that would be nice not having to use the gem suit things at the end. It was nice to use it a few times, but I figure in the blind playthrough I'd rather just find it on my own. And let's see here. Ooh. An Egyptian area. Well, I guess now that we figured out those secondary parts, let's see if we're doing this will do anything. Wow, nothing to begin with. Keep in mind, the hallways each count as individual rooms. Now this. And when I mean by, like, searching all these areas, that means clear out all the stuff. That'll probably be easier to clear out all the things first, to not have to deal with the second part, and then move, and then, whoa! Oh, sheesh. Yeah, this floor is not playing nicely at all. This floor does not play around at all. Instantly a trap. I know there has been a couple of mini traps, but sometimes in Luigi's Mansion, when traps like that go in, this feels more like a Tomb Raider game than anything else, but hey, it's still a nice addition. It's not quite so crazy, like, but the amount of traps I've seen in this area, I just feel like, sometimes it just feels more like a Tomb Raider game than an actual Luigi's Mansion game, but it's nothing different. Although Tomb Raider was the first to feature a good enough adventure and quite a few traps, there's probably quite a few ones that featured traps in the future. Of course, in this game, they're not quite as bad. In the original games, traps were lethal, and could easily kill Laura with the slightest misstep. Speaking of which, I'm gonna maybe attempt to play those games sometime, but not necessarily the new ones, because they seem a little bit too bloody. I'd rather play the original ones, which is a little bit toned down, but still scary, but it's enough to the point where I wouldn't mind it. Oh gosh. We're not even trying to just explore one bit, and instantly we run into a bunch of ghosts. Look at that, like, right as the painting appeared for the first time, bam! A series of ghosts appeared, so obviously this is gonna hide something. What is in here? Just money, but hey, at least it was something. Okay, so that confirms that part is completely done now. And now what? Let's explore around here next, and on the left. Wow! No mysterious moves whatsoever. Uh-oh! More bat traps. That's my least favorite, when there's a stinking bat trap in the middle of this nonsense. You pull one thing and then instantly a series of bats spawn. Obviously, I don't want to deal with that. We'll just follow them back and see where they ended up. Surprisingly enough, they just flew away. They didn't do anything else, so it actually didn't turn out quite as bad as I thought. But sure enough, there's a gem. Obviously, since we found it, we need to... Oh, and another bat. Gosh dang it. Luigi, but you not. Seems like Luigi is always getting into trouble on some of these later floors. Let's try and do this again. Only it looks like we're gonna have to actually pull it out with Luigi, but hey, at least it's good. And there we go. So, theoretically, I shouldn't be searching all the pots, but I'll still do this quickly to get some money, maybe, and maybe destroy this one for some money, and also health. Nice. Now we'll move on. Fortunately, the fire doesn't seem to do any effects. Oh, wait a minute. I don't like the sound of this. Let's do the double check and see what happens. Will something happen? Nope. Oh, I thought that was gonna be another secret. Because we literally just did a big puzzle for one of the other spots there, and suddenly this room got like 3 times as big. Holy crap. Where in the world did we just end up? This is probably the largest room in the game by far, by a mile. Can't even start searching most of this area because there's too much sand in here. So, my best next spot to do is to just... Whoa! And a dust cloud, be careful. Whenever there's dust, you need to make sure you do stuff. But yeah. Kinda crazy. Luigi going from the normal ghost catcher that he's supposed to be, just simply being a ancient item. And of course that's a hidden item, so obviously we're gonna have to figure it out. And oh, those slammers did not like us destroying their castles because they just came out of nowhere, so clearly they did not like that whatsoever. Sheesh, we can hardly even see some of them. Yeah. I still really like that they put the slammers back into the game. It's not a new ghost, but it's a really nice ghost from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I actually did not expect them to include Dark Moon ghosts in part of this series, but sure enough they did, and it's been really nice so far. I'm not sure if the blue ghosts are from the same area, but I think they also are from Dark Moon. But other than that, all I know is that the blues are definitely from the first game. There's not many other first-game ghosts that I can tell, other than the portrait-looking kind of ghosts, which are like basically the portrait ghosts of this game, for the first game. And then of course there's those slammers, which I actually kind of recognize. I didn't really watch Dark Moon much, but I watched the arcade version of Luigi's Mansion instead. Kind of interesting, I watched that, but not Dark Moon itself. And that's when I figured out that a lot of the game is basically like a Dark Moon, but for the arcade instead, which is really interesting. Of course, if I'm going to even come close to opening anything, then I need to make sure that I vacuum up all the sand. Man. And then I guess remove this. Oh. Now sand is starting to appear a little bit more frequently. One of those is probably gonna have a secret, though. Oh, what next? Why don't we attack this first? Nope. So we'll have to wait until later to use that food item. And yeah, this room's gonna take quite a while to clear out. This is one of those just annoying rooms where if you had two-player, this would be much quicker. If this was in co-op, it would be much quicker, because you can both work together to clear this. And there's just so much stuff, like I can't even use my X move or whatever to view stuff, because there's just way too much stuff here. Kind of a unique fact, I like it, it's just that it's really annoying. I haven't even seen the stage's boss yet. I'm gonna go to the left, I guess, and just try and find stuff. Obviously, before I could even do anything, I need to remove all of the sand, and not just like a little bit, all of it. Because there's gonna be some hidden secrets in here, and I can't afford to miss any. I also don't want to let them get piled up too much. Also, that thing we pulled up, what's it doing? Okay, it can only go up to a certain level. Let's try and take this with us by just flinging it into the abyss or whatever. And just trying to get it to stay in the same spot where we could do that. At least then we can follow it as we go along. Other than that, I don't really see another good strategy of clearing out this room for 100%. We just have to do this until we find stuff, and then, of course, we have to go for the entire room with the X vein again. Yeah. And, now here's one thing I will definitely do for this blind playthrough. I'm not going to go for the gems unless I get stuck on them. I'm gonna do my best to get all of them on my own. Only if I get completely stuck will I use that. Which I've been stuck on quite a few things before, but... Oh! Speaking of which, here's our second gem in this floor and in the very large area. But yeah. Even if this ends up being nothing, there's literally no reason to just avoid this. Like, just think of it. You can easily miss something here if you messed up on what you do. And the reason why I'm taking the boo vein is because somehow I know that's going to be required for at least one gem. And because this floor doesn't look so big, let me check just to confirm it. Yeah, literally just a room and 2 floors, so there's gonna be several gems in this big area. Probably a minimum of 4, and maybe 1 in the final area. Or all 5 of them are gonna be here, with that 1 gem being outside, which we already picked up, thanks to us being much smarter. And then any other gems, if we did not get them by then, oh well, we'll have to redo the thing again. And you never know when one of these random patches is gonna give you something. That's why I figure I would do that. And now that I know this could be removed, let's start by making sure this goes off. And bam. Still only just a coin, unfortunately. All that, it's still no other stuff. And it's too high for Luigi to get into initially, but I think we can maybe get in there with Luigi. I think that's the second thing that I might be able to actually do. And I'm trying to figure this out as I go along, just so that I won't have much problems. And gotta hold up to the edge right here, just to see if there's any secrets down here. And this is obviously obnoxious. This is actually one of the... I pretty much knew that was going to be an X item. Like, all of that for not being able to find a gem spot. That's definitely something not fun. And it's too high up, so we'll try this. Nope. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to use a new strategy to get here. Since we walk on the sand, we actually have to blow it rather than removing it. So let's do that. Let's blow it as far to the right as we possibly can. And then we should be able to use the platforms to get it up. Very smart faking, me. Very smart faking. That's what makes me cool Yoshi. Even though I'm cool, I like to think on my heels on some of these. And because there's infinitely spawning sand, you don't have to worry about actually missing it, too. You could just set it up to where you could get high enough to reach the thing, and then just use it from there. Of course, now that I know that, I might vacuum up less sand, but I think what I'll do is I'll just leave the first part and then do stuff there. But other than that, I'm gonna just push this to the side, back and forth until it gets to the edge. Making sure not to push it too far or it's gonna go to the edge. But yeah. Wonder how long this is gonna take. Okay, I think that should be enough to reach it, and there we go! We reached the hidden secret by doing that. Of course, we went through doing all that only to find pearls. Very unfortunate, but still really nice problem solving there. If that was a diamond, I would have definitely been more interested. And more stupid bats. We'll just use our flesh to get rid of them. Screw that. I think that's probably better than doing everything else, but hey. As for the second part of that phase, I think what I'm gonna do is have Luigi activate those individual spots after that, because those look like you could easily go into them. Okay, try and fling this over to the side so I can get it later, and we're gonna check these out with Luigi. Oh, nothing. So because I can't get in there at Luigi, that means automatically all of the sand piles were there just for Buddy. So that means we're finally done with the leftward section. Oh boy, time for the rightward section. After we fling this over to the side so that we can get it easier. Fortunately, that's just a shade pillar, nothing too much else there. In fact, both of the pillars here are destroyed. Okay, I'm just gonna take a guess here, but I bet the boss is some form of a Cleopatra ghost or something. I'm just guessing because this is an Egypt-themed area. So either it's gonna be one about King Tut or Cleopatra. Because those are, like, the first things I think of when it comes to Egypt stuff. And it's quite a bit more important than what you would think, too. But yeah. Nice. And, dust cloud. I haven't actually had that really affect me much, because most of the time that's just put into the spot at a different point. But yeah, other than that, stuff. Very unfortunate that there's not a lot of stuff that you can use the X move on. Very unfortunate. I'm pretty sure most people, by the way, wouldn't have gotten that chest. I'm just guessing, because it's in such an awkward spot. You'd be like, how do you even reach it? It's simply because of the fact that I learned that you can blow the sand away is what actually allowed me to get that so easily. Other than that, I don't see how else you would have gotten it otherwise. Uh-oh. What's this? Coins. Oh, wow. Now we suddenly have a magic lamp out of nowhere. And sure enough, there's a golden ghost. No genie, but a golden ghost nonetheless. Nice little secret here. Again, I expect to find at least gems here, so even if this is not, oh jeez, this guy is running in all sorts of patterns. Oh. I've never had that fail, actually, in a while. He just ended up running way too far away from me. That's what happened. Okay, so the only way to get that golden ghost back is to obviously reset the whole room, but it's a golden ghost. He just offers money. What good is he gonna do? I can always get him later when I have a secondary chance at the room. Still though, he was... with the big area, I pretty much expected this to happen. He just moves way too fast. Whew, and I'm starting to get hot again, by the way. Apparently yesterday was a very hot day, so that was not fun. So we've only been finding sort of small items in this desert. It's still a big area. Another dust cloud. Oh, this is a little bit different. This is pretty obvious. This is not, nice. Okay, so that fixed that problem. Remove this, and remove this first. And another... oh, jeez. Hate when that happens. And here we go. Wow, two big problems that had to be fixed. And BAM! Another gem out of thin air! Hooray! As if I wasn't already surprised enough. 2 gems in this single area already. That's what you get for exploring a lot better. And figuring out what to use in the right spots. Oh, and I forgot this, so better use this and then destroy it. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything. And yeah, the golden ghost isn't coming back for a while. That could be easily fixed though with a simple reset the map, find the thing in the same spot, and then head right back, and then it'll be back there immediately, and we could just capture him on the second attempt. Still though, that's not fun that you had to get away. It's simply because the room was way too big for me to even attempt to catch a ghost like that. Yeah. I feel like more than ours, I feel like that's definitely the hardest golden ghost in the game. Normally they don't have much room to remove her, but this one, not so much. And the ball is not here. So, I'm worried. There's a boo ball that's probably needed for a puzzle, but I haven't been able to find it recently. Okay, well this is suspicious. An oasis in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna vacuum all the stuff around it first and then check. See what happens. Since I know that I can do the blow the sand trick, I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Wow. And so far, this room has taken a long time to clear out just because of the fact that I have to literally vacuum everything. Almost everything, or at least enough to figure out where the heck I am. Okay, yeah, sure enough, it's another trap. I pretty much expected that. We're gonna go for these guys first, by the way. Screw the slammer. He stuns himself every 3 seconds, so we'll just focus on the weaker ghosts first. Probably a strategy I should have been doing to begin with. And there we go. What now? Where is he? Oh, jeez. He spawned all the way down there for some strange reason. Well, that's what you get for exploring a big area, I guess. They can... Even the regular ghosts can be tough sometimes. And we instantly restore the health from that. Let's go. From full to good instantly. And now, what's gonna be in here? Okay, well that did seem a little bit too obvious, I guess, but kind of unfortunate that we went for all that just for gems. Very pointless. But we're not done yet. We still have one more thing to check over here. A pot to open as soon as we get a chance. And it did give us a pearl, but it also gave us another dust cloud. Those were... We only really saw the dust cloud at the beginning for a while, but now they make it a reason to just put it everywhere. It does stun Luigi for a few seconds, so definitely don't want to do that when you're attacking a ghost, but other than that, I don't really see why else you would do that. Alright. We explored quite a bit here, but nothing really useful for this boo ball, unfortunately. Very unfortunate when you go for all the stuff only to find it's useless, but obviously we're not done yet, though. We still haven't tried one of these slots, and we still haven't tried the final fan area. We can be hopeful that there's something in here. Okay, that was actually the best one yet. 2 pearls, which is really good for money, so... That was a good win in the end, but still not necessarily what I wanted, unfortunately. Very unfortunate, but hey. At least we got 2 whole gems in here, but we haven't explored this part yet. Alright, I'm gonna move here so I don't trigger this, but also enough to where I'll trigger the from here. Man, that just lights immediately. All that, too, and there's, like, nothing here. Oh, well, we can't really do anything else now. Oh. Let's use Goo Luigi to do the second one. Because one of them might trigger a trap. Nope. Unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna have to check the tap facers. Huh? Or not. Very, very, very strange. Why does that one not do anything, but the one for this one just... Now this doesn't make sense anymore. Especially when the fact that the dumb ghost of the area wasn't even here. Uh-oh. And this is... Now things have gotten interesting. Let's activate this first. Yeah. Whoa. The heck? Oh. Apparently there's fans you can activate. Turning off all of them is probably gonna do something. Obviously, I know the coffin is a trap. Not necessarily an immediate trap, but there's gonna be a ghost that comes out of thin air. But before we do that, we still have to check the other spots to figure out if there's a secret or not. This area's not really giving us much room for potential so whatever. Instant dirt. And looks like just literally nothing but diamonds and no secret exits either. Ouch. This game does not play around at all with its secrets. I'm searching a lot of the stuff and I'm still missing 3 whole gems. Really, all of the pearls. Could you not? Wait a minute, that's a secret door on the side. Do you see that? That's a secret door over there. Look at this bull crap. Okay, either that's gonna be a trap or something else is gonna be on. Okay, let's just put out all the flames here. Fortunately, not really many good strategies for this. Alright, we don't have a choice here. It was a Cleopatra ghost after all. Look at her, just patiently sleeping, and what did we do? Luigi, how rude. You just woke her up. Oh, and we're in a trap. So this is why there was nothing here. Uh-oh. And again. Wow. 2 pitfalls in a row, Luigi. Poor Luigi. Oh, this isn't even a boss battle, right? You hear me? The signal cut out there all of a sudden. What's wrong? You fell down a sand pit? Ah, classic trap you'd find inside a pyramid. Luigi, you gotta find an escape route, and watch out for more traps. Oh, and speaking of which, there's already some spiders here. So this is why... Whoa, and a snake. Oh, jeez Louise. That snake scared the crap out of me. Screw you. Let's just slash you. In case you're wondering, the snake is similar to the ghost. Very obnoxious, and it attaches itself to Luigi, so not fun. So that's why we weren't able to find so many diamonds. Gosh dang, there's a whole other area to explore. Now that's a ginormous surprise all of a sudden. We found a secret treasure room as a result of it too, but nothing else really. Okay, well, now we're in this new area, we have to look at everything again. 0 interactables, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought we could pull these chains. No. Yeah, as far as not showing us any mercy whatsoever, look at that. Okay. Activating the statue. That's a little bit helpful. A secret out there. Oh, and it's gonna help us out. Even though we removed a lot of the sand, it's gonna autofill the sand pit for us, which is really nice. Okay. If we had just waited, we probably could have gotten up there a little bit quicker, but oh well. And my goodness, by the way, I still did not expect this. A trap within area Well, to be fair, it's a freaking pyramid. What else do you expect? But other than that, I did not know that this is what was going to happen. Oh gosh, no. Oh, dang it. I was hoping to blow that to make it a little bit quicker, but it didn't go up high enough. Oh, now it is up high enough. Okay, there we go. We escaped, but now there's lots of traps we probably have to worry about. Yeah, it said so, yeah, and sure enough, classic pressure plate with another traps, and suddenly this is going on. Alright, so this is very similar to what happened in the castle area, so once again we have to pull up something to do that, and then hold that down so that Luigi can pass. And then there we go, the thing will no longer hurt us. It also disabled the trap conveniently enough. Right, no other reason to go up there or reason to attack the satyrs, so we'll just attack our stuff and instantly into another big set of bats. Ugh. This area does not play good at all. Okay, we have to activate this. And there we go. Now we're suddenly back into the main room, and wow, this is massive. Looks like there's a door overhead. Maybe you could get to the surface for there. Find a way to that door, Luigi. Okay, it looks like this area got extended by quite a bit. In that case, we better be ready to... I was hoping there'd be a way to, like, change force, sort of, midway through. And, oh, instantly in our trap. And classic Letty Ghost as well. Looks like we can't slash them. Nor can we attack them either. Wow. Time to figure out something very quickly. Usually you can burn monies with a source of fire, but that's the only thing I can think of right now at the moment. Other than that, I don't see what else I could do, really. I'll just have to open some of these and look for something. From the looks of it, though, they are really slow. But, oh, and another one. That's not fun. Now we have two of them going after us. And another statue in the middle of the room. Okay, let's see what Luigi does. Knock it over, eh? Oh. Of course, the dumb Z1 move again. And it turns out it was just a regular ghost all on, just pretending to be a mummy. Fighting more new ghosts by the minute. Kinda interesting here. And sheesh. Yet another hidden trap, and that just... that little trap revealed one of the mummies. That was so goofy. Somehow I still managed to get it by that. That was bad. Okay, well... Okay, at least we got the heart back. There was a ghost there, but he hid somewhere else. Wow, he just straight up broke away. He seems to be spamming around this section. So maybe staying here would be a good idea. What's with all the traps and these balls rolling around? Sheesh. What's with this ball, too, and, like, trying to go through all this stuff? Finally got rid of that. Ugh, more nonsensible traps. Just as I thought, too. The entire area is literally just littered with dozens of traps waiting to be sprung. As if this was already crazy enough. And I hate the ones that literally just activate from thin air. You literally do nothing, and then, bam, they just spawn out of thin air. Ugh. Well, now this is starting to become a little bit obnoxious. For starters, let's remove all of these and clear out this room before we go anywhere else, and then... Nope, there's a gem ghost. I need to be quick about this time. Finally. Of course, he had to go straight into one of these. Finding anything in a trap area that already is filled with traps is just really obnoxious, but good. Now we don't have to deal with that, at least. So, the moment we stepped onto the traps, we pretty much fell into an epic proportion where it literally just triggers the trap every few minutes. Now the place gets even more spookier by the minute. Keep in mind, one of these is right in front of one of the spots we need to open to get one of the other traps down. So, it's gonna take... It's pretty much turned into auto-scroller of some sorts. Literally just waiting for the freaking balls to stop moving around. And then go in and actually, remove these spots one by one. And, that's gonna be an enemy. I can guarantee it. And sometimes, apparently, they've been known to move down a different location as well. Gosh, dang. This area, again, does not play around at all. Okay, what about this next spot? Yeah. Nice. We got the ball that time. Good. Where's it coming from? Okay. Well, as long as we keep to the edges, we should be fine with dealing with that, but still, that's kind of obnoxious. Wow. Interesting that that one doesn't trigger. Yeah. See, okay. You can kind of see the path it goes on, too. That's your hint, I guess. Okay, so all of those will be traps with mummies in them. That's what I'm guessing. Alright. Whoa. What in the world is going on now? Some kind of weight puzzle, maybe? Maybe not? I don't know what this is. Again, this floor has not been playing around one bit. It started as an obnoxious mess, and now it's like just absolutely crazy. And Etcha isn't playing well. Oh, Eva, she's like just going all out on us, non-stop. Doesn't care about anything. That spider was completely out of bounds there. I would say I haven't seen that in a while. Well, since we didn't get stuff in the previous rooms, one of these side rooms has got to have something, right? Okay, whoa. trying to get rid of that pop, but maybe that'd be easier. Okay then, let's trigger this. Okay, so all of that is a trap in general. So that just tells you how many weights you're supposed to put it on, and whether or not you'll have Luigi or something else open. Okay, now we can finally destroy this stupid base. Oh, and also there's sand as well. Did I forget to mention it? Okay, unfortunately there's nothing much we could do here. Let's get Luigi to trigger the switch since we could do that. Almost. Apparently going to the edge revealed the source of the puzzle. Okay, well that didn't work. Luigi has infinite health, so he can take as much stuff as he wants. So each of those are worth 2. I think Luigi himself is worth either 1 or 3, so either Luigi's gonna have to stand on the platform or Luigi will have to do the same thing. What about Luigi himself? Let's have Luigi stand on the platform and then Luigi activate the thing. Okay, we need to remove something, unfortunately. Ugh. Man. Sometimes this gets really obnoxious sometimes. Oh, it even tells you, the crocodile. Luigi taking the pain for all of us. Okay, that actually sounds way too goofy. Uh-oh. So I think I know what the problem is with the infinite stuff. We have to put more sand on there to try and cause it to just barely flip over. So let's start with initial bit of sand. That does not work, apparently. So we actually don't need Luigi at all, but we do need Luigi. Let's just throw some random sand into there, making sure it actually fills on completely, and then activate it and see what happens. Perfect! Nice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. But it's a trap anyway. Oh gosh. Come on. Well, at least we got it right on the first try.
Oh, yeah.
And now this one. We need to freeze this as many times as we can. Okay, that's a little too much sand. We have to suck it away. No. No, I don't want this. Please. Just go away. Thank you very much. What about 4 full of these? Perfect, it lands on it. Good.
Oh, yes.
Ugh. Anytime an instant kill trap is involved with this dumb game, I get so anxious, man. Gosh dang. Wow. Okay, the trap is finally gone, and sure enough, we are done, but not yet. Sheesh. Straight from this into yet another big attack. Can you not right now? Gonna have to get rid of the weaker minions first. Get rid of the weaker one first. Finally. Slammers, could you just please leave me alone? I just got for a really tough puzzle and you're making this a lot harder. This game just never quits it with the traps. Solving run trap to just instantly more ghosts for no reason whatsoever. This is just unnecessary, the challenge. Just go away. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Sheesh, that took a long time. Okay, well, we're definitely ending an episode here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll continue to go through the pyramid and battle the boss ghosts of this area. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.